What's Gucci? Boston bitch, she bougie. Yeah, you goofy. Told niggas you don't like me, show me. And if you don't wanna fight me, sue me. Guarantee niggas won't like the new me. This feel like a Spike Lee movie. Room full of hoes and I might get choosy. Please excuse me.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. You are now watching S.S.E. Joshin. You know what it is and you know what it ain't. Today I want to talk about this crazy electric vehicle. Yes, there is a new hypercar, alright? Hyper electric, if that really exists. I know we talked about some other cars. I know Tesla was a big deal and the Tesla Roadster, but where has that been, right? This one we're talking over 1,800 horsepower and over 1,600 feet-pounds of torque. You've seen it on the intro, you've seen a little bit of clips, and we're going to get into it, talk about it a little bit more. Some information found today is brought to you by none other than Cars and Drivers. Stay tuned, and if you like this video, please hit that like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Let's grow the fam, goddamn. Let's get into it. So I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Alright, this car, it is a, I'm going to call it the Battista. I'm gonna ask the camera person. Bree, can you pronounce that? The Pininfarina? Is that what it is? The Pininfarina.
The Pininfarina.
Alright, so I'm gonna call it the Pininfarina, right? Probably messing it up, some ebonics crap, but whatever. Let's just go with that. We'll call it the PB, alright? So this is an electric vehicle. It is undergoing testing for its high-speed test. Again, as you guys can see on the screen behind me, it is 1,873 horsepower, okay? So this electric car has finished its first high-speed test at the Nardo test track in Italy. So we know this baby might be Italian, big EV, fully EV. It's not half and half like the Porsche. I know the Porsche Taycan right now, or Taycan, however you choose to pronounce that, is doing major power. So this is going to be big competitions. This is like Bugatti power, man. This is like Bugatti speed. This is hypercar speed. I'm not sure what the price is yet. We'll probably find that more into the article. So let's keep digging. Alright, so let's see what it says here. It says this is one of the 9 prototypes being used to tune the car, which has torque vectors and 5 selectable drive modes. Alright, oh, I done messed that up. Alright, so we are talking about 150 examples that's going to be built total. 1,873 horsepower, like I said earlier, for the Battista. And it's going to be first delivered in 2021. Not precisely, probably not the beginning. We know how COVID's set up, so a lot of things are being pushed back. But definitely the 2021, we might see some of these on YouTube. Supercar, Blondie, Shmee. You know, big channels like that that gets great reviews on and gets the opportunity to do reviews on cars like this. It'd be out there and that'd be pretty awesome to see. Alright, so right here it says after completing engineering work on the simulators and in the wind tunnel, alright, the car and the engineers have put the Battista hypercar on a real world playing field, okay? So it is an electric coupe. It claims to have 1,873 horsepower with 1,696 feet-pounds of torque. So we know that it's going to be pretty fast. It does say it did its first lap and high-speed lap on a 7.8 mile long bank circuit at the Nardo test track in southeastern Italy. So that's a pretty long track. Hopefully that meant it had pretty long straightaways that the car could go ahead and test out some top speed runs. The Pininfarina would have some of the insider trained about what to expect on the speed and handling courses there, since Croatian hypercar maker Rimac tested the upcoming and closely related Rimac C2. Alright, so at the same place, almost exactly 1 year ago, the Pininfarina paid Rimac $91 million. Alright, for a carbon chassis and an EV powertrain. So we know Rimac has helped this company make the chassis all carbon fibers, monocoque most likely, like the Bugatti, like the McLarens do that as well. You know, so a lot of cars are going into that. A lot of supercars started with the monocoque. We know hypercars have it. So how it's working now is with every car, every generation of a new car, the supercars now have hypercar performances. Hypercars going into mega car performances, whatever comes after hyper. I'm not sure what that name is. So it's great to see other companies work together to create something new. Okay, so what's next for the Battista? Next is testing. Alright, we talked about it testing in Italy on this 7.8 mile track. But the biggest thing is to get it on the public roads, alright? We want to test things like suspension, the 4 motors, torque vector system, brake fields, aerodynamic, regeneration from the Brembo brakes, carbon ceramic brakes, They have about 5 different driving modes. I can't really pronounce it, but I will try, so bear with me. All right, we got the Calma, we got the Pura, we got the Energica. All right, we have these two right here. I'm not even gonna bother butcher these words any longer. Okay, so on top of that, Battista needs its soft luxury felt, so it's gonna go for like external sound escapes, hypercar creates while moving slowly. It's gonna have Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2Rs on there, or the Pirelli P0 tires wrapped on staggered wheels. It's gonna do 20 up front, 21 in the rear. So that's gonna be pretty nice. I think we had a buddy that had the F12 and he had 20 and 21s, or I believe it was 21s and 22s. And that's a pretty big wheel, but those cars are pretty big itself. So big car like that need to have great traction and make sure you can keep it on the road. So we know the Battista is going to do 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. It's going to run up to 186 miles an hour in less than 12 seconds and a top speed of 217 miles an hour. I know you guys are probably thinking that's all with 1800 horsepower, but it's electric. It's not combustion. We know combustion can keep going and building with turbos or whatnot, but electric motors is just, there's no gears, there's no transmission in a sense. So they have certain limitations. But again, this car is pretty fast. It's pretty cool. It is a hypercar or a super hypercar or mega car, whatever you guys want to classify that as, until we can actually prove the 1,863 pounds of or 63 pounds horsepower. So we'll see. We'll see exactly what it has. We're not going to go ahead and make the claims for the company. I want to know what you guys think. I definitely want to know. Let's say money wasn't an option. What do you think? Would you get something like this? Would you rather just a Tesla, waiting on Tesla to come out with their Roadster? How do you feel about the Porsche Taycan or Taycan? Is that a better option for you? This video is just short and sweet. Unfortunately, I missed a day when it came to doing Vlogmas. It's not easy. Again, not being active duty, not trying to do this. But guys, I appreciate your time like always. It's Josh here with Super Sport Enthusiast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This was a quick video again talking about this crazy 1,873 horsepower Battista EV as it undergoes its testing both on the track in Italy and on the road with its 9 prototypes, 217 miles an hour, less than 2 seconds 0 to 60, 12 seconds up to 186 mile an hour when it probably takes a Honda about 30 seconds. This is a great car, a great build, and a great challenge. I love to see the automotive industry continue to develop, continue to push the envelopes, and be competitive. Until next time, you were watching. I stay Joshin. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Ain't no one colder than me. I'm straight from the mud. I got me a plug, and now I be rolling with Meech. You think you the shit, I think you a bitch. Now go ahead and call the police. These niggas a trip, your homie's a snitch. You probably be home in a week. I hit up Tori and told him, I know you don't like me, but fuck it, I'm over the beef. Told him we could be